The next person to speak is our own chairperson, Dr. Asha Menon. Asha Menon completed her residency in Newark Beth Israel Hospital, New Jersey, and she did a fellowship in neuro-ophthalmology from Henry Ford Hospital, Detroit. She is author of a well-respected, well-reviewed book. It's called Tame the Mind and an exploration of love, sex, happiness, which dwells in the depth about relationship issues. Tame the Mind, an exploration of love and happiness is the title of the book. I am honored to invite our chairperson, Dr. Asha Menon, to talk.
Thank you, Dr. Iyer. Before I talk about the book itself, I want to talk about creativity and how creativity comes to life for me. It's usually when I'm running in the park or walking in the park, seeing nature and without any gadgets, not talking to anybody, that's when it happens. Now, I did write a poem. I've written a couple of poems, which I presented before, but this is a new one which I wrote. And my son and I were having a little argument, and I was giving him some advice. And as all of you know, the first thing the kids say these days is, "Mom, can you stop?" So he said the same thing, "Can you stop?" And so the next moment, poetry comes into my mind, and this is what I wrote, and which I like to read it to all of you. A mother to her children. I have 2 children and 2 boys. This is a poem. My heart is full of gratitude that you were born of me. Though you both were born of me, you are unique in every way. I must have done something good to deserve you, come what may. As children, I held tight your hands and helped clear your mind, teaching you that through the storms, resilience you would find. I answered every curious word and taught you how to read, planting in your youthful hearts a kind and loving seed. As teens, you brought your questions of the world and of the heart. I listened for 1,000 hours to help your wisdom start. I wiped away the bitter tears when life would cause you pain, knowing you'd emerge much stronger, rising once again. I let you fly to seek the worth, to find your own new track, yet always kept the light on bright for when you traveled back. I fiercely guarded you from hurt, though you felt too confined. A mother's instinct to protect is of a primal kind. If my care annoys you now, please try to understand your joys and sorrows are my own throughout this rolling land. There is no escape from empathy, no distance we can keep. The love of motherhood is wide, infinite, and deep. When I'm frail and wither like a leaf upon the bough, please hold my hand as I held yours and stay beside me now. And when I'm gone, cry if you must, and let the spirit free. But know my love envelops you for all of eternity. Thank you. That was for my children. I'm sure all of you will relate to this. And I just have a few excerpts from my book, Tame the Mind, an exploration of love, sex, happiness, as he described. It's a novella. It has a lot of characters in it, real life characters, and I took a lot of examples from real life experiences. And I would like to speak about happiness, which to me, this is what is happiness. You guys are welcome to add more to it or subtract, To me, and I wrote it in the book as well. This is the book, unlike, I don't have the slide, but it's up there. Happiness is being in harmony with oneself, others, and nature. Happiness is having good relationships with people you interact with closely. Happiness is a clean and clear conscience. Happiness is contentment. Happiness is a feeling of gratitude. Happiness is being productive. Happiness is good health. Happiness is living within your means. Happiness is living in the present moment. Happiness is removing fear and worry from your mind. Happiness is acceptance. Above all, happiness is feeling good. And another excerpt from my book, though it has characters and it's written as a fiction, I somehow managed to squeeze this in. What life has taught me, and I'm sure many of you may agree and may not, but this is what life has taught me. And when I was engaged in some soul searching about life, and this is what I came up with, I learned that it is imperative to accept another as he or she is. Just as there are billions of unique faces, every personality is different. A smile and the confidence you ooze are your best beauty accessories. Friends become foes, lovers come to hate each other, countries go to war, for we are unable to accept each other's differences. Understand too that we cannot change anyone, not through love, critique, or punishment. Change has to come from within. Money is very important, contrary to what I was taught, but chasing money can be your worst enemy. Accumulate it ethically and let money chase you, and it does. When we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment, and since moving into a much bigger home, my mindset, my happiness quotient remains the same. Again, live within your means, because at the end of the party, you are the ones left with the leftovers as well as the bills. I have traveled extensively from Canadian wilderness to down under New Zealand, and travel is beautiful, rejuvenating, everything, but it does lead to awareness too, You do not have to please anyone, just be yourself, and you're the only one person you need to please. And others will like, love, and respect you for who you are. If they do not, then it is their problem. That's just a little bit of philosophy of my life. And when people bully you or are mean to you, understand that they are hurting. Stand tall. Do not waste a minute of your time on them, even if it pinches. Pinch yourself and know that it is a backhanded compliment. And what about Facebook, Instagram? It's a great place to market, to network, exhibit your vacations, brag about your kids, market your products. Everything is wonderful, but at the same time, do we then reach out to somebody on Facebook and talk about, having a bad day or a bad month or a bad year? So it's so important to have face-to-face social connections and something like this as well. Your identity cannot come from social media. So these are a few things which is part of my book, and I just wanted to present these things. I can go on, but I don't want to. I think I will stop here and give way to the next speaker.